going into this fight, I wanted to fight Oscar Duarte. And we was pushing for Oscar Duarte, but he had other plans, I guess. And I pushed for other 2 fighters as well, but, you know, Top Rank insisted on me fighting Nahir Albright because they loved the story. You know, Keyshawn, the 2 times that I went to Norfolk, Virginia, I chose Limos and I chose De Los Santos. So Top Rank wanted this fight, so I followed my promotion.
May 6th, baby. Night. Easy money. There you go.
They counting us out. They say we ain't gonna never fight at the city again. And we right back.
South City.
I will stop him. Easy money. Easy.
Amar Abdullah recognizes Keyshawn Davis as an exceptionally talented and dangerous boxer with tremendous upside potential. He views Davis as a serious threat who could rise to become the world's premier fighter if he maintains his current development path and momentum.
We can talk about you all we want, but the one thing we can't deny is you're a bad motherfucker, dude. It's one thing you can't say about Keyshawn Davis is that he's not a bad motherfucker. Like, he's in arguments right now about possibly being the best fighter on the planet. That's up to him if he wants to stay that way. If he wants to stay that way, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
But it's true. You could say he's this. I don't say it. I don't want to get back to him and then, you know, us having to deal with him. But that's a bad dude right there. He's crazy too, so you got to be crazy to do this shit.
However, Keyshawn Davis finally broke his silence and revealed something he had kept private about his initial bout with Albright. He admitted that he lacked proper focus and had taken his opponent too lightly when entering that particular contest.
Well, first of all, the first time, like I said, I was smoking during fight week. That's just number one. I wasn't focused. I wasn't focused at all. I really was going there underestimating him, and I was halfway in shape. And I never said this on camera, but I don't like making excuses. I was smoking in fight week. That's something that y'all do know is already public. So and also I was 9-0. I'm 14-0 now. I had like a lot more fights after that. Like, I'm better. Y'all can see that I'm better. I'm stronger. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a new team. Like, this
more
is new
disciplined,
Keyshawn.
as Malik said.
The guy.
Yep.
I just stopped the guy that he went to war with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, it's levels in this sport. And he's just somebody that, you know, I just got to get past real quick.
Davis also described himself as a strategic fighter who targets victories and stoppages of his opponents. He recognized his previous lack of complete dedication, but insists he is now fully committed, highlighting his improved health and disciplined approach. Davis feels confident that this renewed focus will lead to a commanding performance and decisive triumph over Albright.
My name is the businessman. I go on there and I know I can stop basically everybody. Because if you're not on my level, you're getting stopped. I'm not trying to go over there and just win. I'm going to stop you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm healthy this time coming around. I'm not smoking cannabis the week of the fight. I'm not doing that in camp. I'm fully focused. You got to get a fully healthy Keyshawn. And y'all gonna see. I'm gonna go in there and stop him. I'm gonna dominate him like nobody else. You know, and I feel like I've been doing that my entire career. So when I do have like close fights and stuff like that, it's like, oh my gosh, what happened? What's wrong with him? But when I'm fully focused and fully healthy, Keyshawn dominates, and I'm just an exciting fighter to watch.
Meanwhile, Nahir Albright issued his own warning to Keyshawn Davis and the entire Norfolk audience, urging them to prepare for an all-out battle. When pressed for specific details about how he envisioned the fight unfolding, Albright refused to provide round-by-round analysis. Instead, Albright simply stated he expects to emerge victorious with his arm raised in triumph.
Any message to Keyshawn Davis and the whole of Norfolk that'll be coming out to support him?
Just be ready for war, bro. Just be ready.
How do you obviously see yourself winning the fight? How do you see it playing out? How do you see yourself getting your hand raised? In what fashion?
I just see myself winning. Like, any way that it got to come, I just see myself winning.
Keyshawn Davis made clear his intentions to leave the 140-pound division soon and transition to 147 pounds in the near future. He identified Davon Haney as his top target while also expressing interest in facing Conor Benn. Davis indicated willingness to fight Ben in any location including London, but emphasized that Haney represents the more challenging matchup. He completely dismissed Ben as being significantly below his skill level and promised to knock him out.
Recently, like, I ain't gonna be at 142 much longer. Like,
Correct.
47 is where I'm gonna be at. Is that gonna happen? Is that gonna be your next fight?
I wanted to be Devin Haney. It could be Conor Ben too, though. But I wanted to be Devin Haney.
That's who you prefer.
Yeah. Yes, I want to fight Devin Haney. Yes.
I like the way Conor Ben sounds too. I think that would be a phenomenal fight. Would you go to London to fight him?
Yes, I would love to fight Conor Ben anywhere, anywhere.
Who's the harder fight, Conor or Devin?
Devin. Bro, I will stop Conor Ben. Facts. He's far from my level.
Mike Coppinger pressed Keyshawn Davis about his planned jump to the welterweight division, highlighting the elite competition including Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Teofimo Lopez. Davis replied by stating his preference to face Conor Ben first, boldly claiming he would dominate that fight effortlessly. He also referenced Devin Haney as another potential future adversary worth pursuing.
Going to 147, and that seems to be a money division right now, right? Devin Haney is there now, Ryan Garcia is there, Teofimo Lopez is moving up there. When do you plan to move to 147, and who is the big name that you want to fight first to make a statement to the division?
I want to fight Conor Ben. I shouts out Conor Ben.
Ooh, everyone
You a
wants to
great
fight
fighter. You are a great fighter, Conor Ben, and you know you hold you him. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I will stop Conor Ben. Like, guarantee, I will stop him. Easy money. Easy. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to fight Conor Ben. When I move up, I would love to fight Conor Ben or Devin Haney. But, bro, give me Conor Ben. I'm stopping him.
Keyshawn Davis showed no fear regarding Conor Ben's knockout power, stating he remains unintimidated by Ben's offensive capabilities. He referenced his recent performances, emphasizing that his previous 3 opponents had never been knocked down or stopped until they met him, yet he finished each of them decisively. Davis positioned Ben as vastly inferior to his abilities, describing himself as superior in speed, reflexes, and boxing intelligence. He noted that Ben lacks the size typical of welterweights, and that he has already analyzed his weaknesses, suggesting Ben could become another knockout victim.
You probably see somebody that could get hit, but but we didn't really see him get wobbled, but that easy.
Also, you have to deal with that power at 47.
So how do you know he can't take a shot?
Bro, I'm not scared of no power, bro. And I'm not tripping off of who can take a shot or not. Do your track record, right? My last 3 opponents never been stopped.
Yeah, you stopped.
Never been dropped. I stopped my last 3 opponents that never hit the deck. I stopped them. Forget hitting the deck. I stopped them. Conor Ben could be the next one.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's questioning what you would do in the ring.
I gotta keep reiterating this though. Sometimes I'm talking at y'all, but I'm talking to them. You know what I mean? Yeah. But nah, for real, like Conor Ben is far from my level, bro. And I'm faster than him, I'm quicker than him, I'm smarter than him. My jab is amazing. I sized him up already. He's a little 147 guy. He's not no big 147 guy. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I would love to fight Conor Ben.
The initial face-to-face encounter between Keyshawn Davis and Conor Ben remained surprisingly cordial and professional. Both boxers demonstrated genuine respect for each other, maintaining civility despite the increasing animosity developing between their respective teams and promotional sides.
Saturday night. Yeah, who's that? I see you talking shit to the media. I'm just saying. I'm scared over you right now. Good seeing you, bro. Good seeing you.
Frank Martin delivered harsh criticism when questioned about Keyshawn Davis, making clear his complete lack of respect for the rising star and his eagerness to settle matters in the ring. Martin challenged Davis to bring his best effort, promising to knock him out decisively. He concluded with an aggressive invitation, urging Davis to step forward because he was prepared to destroy him completely.
What you thought about Keyshawn? We all saw you check his temperature during Spence Crawford fight week, You wanted to know what was up. What's going on with that fight? You still want that one?
Fuck that nigga. I'll put his dick in the dirt. If he want to touch down, he want to fuck with me.
Tell him I said, come on, bring it on, you know what I'm saying? I got smoke, you know what I'm saying? I'll smoke his ass out.
Following an intensive training session, Keyshawn Davis delivered a pointed warning directly to Nahir Albright, advising him to prepare for the full 12-round distance because he was approaching this fight with complete seriousness. Davis emphasized that May 16th represented his moment to shine and demanded that Albright come ready for an epic war.
Just got done working, man. Y'all see what's going on. DB3 in the building, man. BTA, May 16th. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what I do. Bro better be ready all 12 rounds because I'm coming for real. May 16th, man. BTA.
Conversely, Nahir Albright expressed his conviction that facing Keyshawn Davis represents divine destiny designed to elevate his career and provide another opportunity to demonstrate his true capabilities. He views this challenge as a sacred mission he must fulfill rather than an optional engagement he could decline.
God sending me down there. God sending me down there on a mission. And he like, I gotta answer the call. I gotta go. That's as much as I can explain it, you know what I'm saying? Go down there, complete the mission. That's it. Say yes. It don't matter where I fight the guy. The fight is gonna be a fight regardless of where it's at.
Additionally, Albright emphasized that spectators would witness a completely transformed fighter compared to his previous appearances. His move to 140 pounds has unleashed a more powerful and self-assured version of himself. He acknowledged that the lower weight class had become problematic, but at 140 everything feels natural and optimal. He kept his strategic adjustments private, informing everyone they must watch the actual fight to comprehend his new approach.
How is this fight going to differ from the first fight?
I'm a completely different fighter. It's a newer weight class. I'm stronger at 140, and fans just gonna have to watch it play out.
You're coming off a good performance. He's coming off a dominant performance. Like I said, it's your second fight, and wait, no. You got 2 fights at 40, right? So you're both kind of new to the weight class, right? What about Wu is different at 140 than 35?
I'm stronger. They just got to wait and see.
Was it harder to make 35? Like what I'm saying, was it starting to get hard to make 35?
I mean, I feel like I can still make 35. I feel like I can, but I'm more comfortable at 140 though.
Keyshawn Davis has been enduring punishing preparation during his training camp for the Nahir Albright rematch. He remains completely focused, testing his physical boundaries and demonstrating absolute commitment to being battle ready for this crucial encounter. Having defeated Keyshawn Davis 4 times during their amateur careers, including the 2020 Olympic Finals, Andy Cruz now playfully refers to him as his offspring. He suspects Davis is creating reasons to prevent a 5th encounter and maintains that the opportunity remains available if Davis genuinely desires the matchup.
American, you still trying to adapt to this, to our environment. You still trying to build yourself. So why the fuck did you say?
My son. Keyshawn, my son.
Andy Cruz, I don't gotta fight you.
Keyshawn Davis openly condemned Gervonta Tank Davis for making light of his mental health struggles, declaring that he no longer holds any respect for Tank. Keyshawn recalled their previous sparring sessions when he was 16 while Tank was already in his 20s, suggesting Tank understands his true abilities. Now that Keyshawn has matured as a professional, he cautioned Tank to be ready if they were to meet, questioning whether Tank would actually accept such a challenge. Keyshawn confidently predicted he would defeat Tank, referencing their earlier training encounters, and stressed that he cannot be bullied or intimidated by Tank's reputation.
All right. He don't want to fight me, bro. Bro is about tall as that damn desk right there.
All right, talk to the camera, because he's going to be watching this. What would you say to him?
Bro, you all right. I was cool with you till you like said like a mental health joke about me. So I don't really respect you for real. But you could fight, bro. You could fight, but you know, since I was 16 and you was like 20 something when we sparred, you already knew what type of time I was on. And now that, you know, I'm in this position and I'm all grown up now, if you ever would give me a chance, bro, to fight you, just be ready, bro, because I'm not one of those people you've been picking on, bullying, that you know you could beat. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever do want to fight me, which I think you're not going to fight me because you know, just be ready, bro. I'm not playing with you, and you getting stopped. You know what happened last time you sparred. You getting stopped, bro.
Richardson Hitchens believes Keyshawn Davis possesses sufficient skill to compete against someone like Gervonta Davis, and has consistently supported Keyshawn's potential throughout his development. However, Hitchens feels irritated by Keyshawn's statements claiming he dominated Hitchens during sparring sessions, and that Shakur Stevenson pushed Hitchens to train with him. Hitchens finds these claims puzzling since he regularly spars with Shakur Stevenson and considers Stevenson a superior boxer to Keyshawn. Hitchens suspects Keyshawn is simply attempting self-promotion, but still recognizes his legitimate fighting abilities.
Is Keyshawn ready based on this performance to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight
Yes,
play
I feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him. Because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn. And if I'm in there doing millions of rounds for Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn? Like, it's that, but it is what it is. He got to hype himself up. He got to build himself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that. But like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
In a separate interview, Keyshawn Davis revealed that he has stopped waiting for Gervonta Tank Davis to commit to their potential fight. He explained his unwillingness to continue pursuing that matchup because he refuses to waste time hoping someone will eventually sign a contract. While he still appreciates Tank's contribution to boxing and hopes he returns to elevate the sport's profile, Davis believes he is now occupying the space Tank abandoned. He observed that fans are genuinely excited to watch him compete because of his unique energy and fighting style. Davis issued a final ultimatum, warning Tank to return quickly before missing his opportunity, noting that the excitement Tank once generated is now being replaced.
I feel like I'm filling that void.
As a Tank Davis idea sail, that ship sail, like, are you no longer interested in fighting Tank?
Yeah, I can say that, bro, because I'm just not into the sport of waiting on anybody and hoping and praying. Like, I'm gonna just move on.
I feel you.
Know what I mean?
I feel you.
Do you think he'll eventually come back and be a part of some big fights?
I hope so. I think he's great for boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I do hope that he put boxing back on that pedestal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Boxing do miss him. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to be truthful, I feel like that energy that he had, I feel like I'm filling that void for the people that know me. Like, people is very excited watching me fight because I'm just super, like, on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he better come back before it be too late.
Sometimes you sit with your hand cocked. you be at dudes, but your hand is down, it's ready to go. So it makes us sit on the edge of our seat, like when he let that joint. It is. He let that joint. And then sometimes you be on your defense, you be smooth, but then you cock that right hand, you say, I'm about to kill somebody.
Keyshawn Davis and Abdullah Mason have also become involved in an intense public dispute, with Davis aggressively seeking a fight against Mason while accusing him of deliberately avoiding the confrontation. He dismisses Mason's objections about their physical differences and Davis's absence of a world championship, arguing that fan appeal matters more than titles. Davis also claims he essentially handed Mason his current belt and vows to capture any future championship Mason might earn.
Crying. When I knock your son out, punches he take, I want to fight him this year. Could we make it happen this year? Are we gonna make it happen this year? I'm pulling teeth trying to get him to fight me. Do y'all see this? You're bigger than me. Talking about bigger than me. He talking about 35. I'm trying to go to 47 to fight Devin Haney. Somebody clearly bigger than me. Who gives a cares? I'm active world champ. Who cares? Casuals don't even know what world champ is. They know who you is. They know who I am. I practically gave you the belt. You didn't fight me to get that belt. I don't care. I don't care. Next one you get, I'm gonna come take that too.
Keyshawn Davis has made his position absolutely clear. He is finished with waiting games and delay tactics. From challenging Tank Davis and Conor Benn to treating Nahir Albright as merely another obstacle in his journey, his self-assurance continues growing stronger. He believes he is successfully filling the competitive void created by inactive superstars and stands ready to prove his worth inside the squared circle. Whether facing a rematch, advancing to welterweight, or settling scores with doubters, Davis welcomes every challenge available. The remaining question is determining who will actually accept his invitations to fight. If you found this analysis entertaining, please like and subscribe as we continue tracking every strategic move Keyshawn Davis makes going forward.